What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to part 2 of the eBay trying to get rich off the internet, and we started off with the eBay store. So it's been about 90 days and it's not easy, but it's fun. So let's tell you a few things what we've done. We started off going around the house. We're trying to find items to sell around eBay. So I've been doing that for the last 90 days, and what I did, I got my inspiration and I've copied some styles of a few people of YouTube, Daily Refinement, The Shed, people like that. I'll leave a link if I can in the description below. But what I did first off was to create a spreadsheet like this. I don't know how clear that's going to be. Here is the spreadsheet, and I started off just selling my own stuff, stuff I got. I'll just talk through what I've put up top here. So I've tried to copy, I think this was off Daily Refinement. I don't know what kind of formulas he had in here, so I haven't been able to complete all of this, but then I just started adapting it to myself. So basically this is going to tell me how much I've sold. It takes away the eBay fees, the shipping fees, the cost of goods, the promotion fees, the packaging fees, and then it will leave you a profit. So at the moment, I started off in, I think it was around about, this is the first sold item. It took a while to sell something, so I think it was about a week or so just to sell one thing, and it was around about August. So we're now in coming up to end of November. So it's been about 3 months. So that's why I say 90 days. And yeah, so I started selling my own stuff, and it was hurting me because I do like my own stuff, but this is the way you got to start. So I found a load of stuff around my house, and I started selling. I sold PS4 games, I sold books. There was an iPod Shuffle, a PS4 game, PS4 game, PS4 game. There was a costume. So that took about 2 weeks just to get here, and I made about £21 in profit, and that took me a good 3 weeks. And then I started spending some of that money on buying some items in shops that I found. So one of them was a costume for Harry Potter, and then a few of my own stuff sold again, and I got 2 costumes for Harry Potter, and they sold, and then my own stuff. So that took me up till middle of September, and so within a month I had accumulated £46 in profit. Not profit, but this is my own goods. I spent, so the PS4 games, I bought them for when they came out for £50 or so. So I didn't get much for them. I got £5 each almost. Profit wise, I got £4, £2, £3. So not a lot of money. But I did accumulate £46. Okay, so then that took that £46, and I started. I started selling more of my own stuff, but I also started looking on websites like Facebook, Trash Nothing, and Gumtree to see if I could get stuff for free. I did get some bits, and I started selling those as well. And most of those though were, what is that there? So I managed to pick up a Wii Mario Kart game that sold for £5. I made £2 on that. The rest was all my own stuff again. Picked up some PS2 games, they sold. I made £1 on that. There's a jumper that I sold, and I'll get into that actually, because that jumper sold abroad, and although it sold, they paid a huge amount on the shipping. eBay took a large fee for that because of the shipping cost, but I only sold the item for, I think, £4 or something. So it says here £4.67 I actually made on the jumper. Yeah, that's a different story. But yeah, it carried on going along that trend, selling my own stuff, until I got to about end of September, where I had accumulated £62, and a yard sale came up. So I thought, okay, we'll go to that yard sale, and I managed to pick up a few bits from the yard sale, which were these model cars, a few games, and some clothes. So I picked those all up and started. They're all on there. A lot of DVDs as well, so they're all on the website. And yeah, it's not been great. I mean, they're selling, but the eBay fee and the cost of shipping, most of the goods don't cost me anything except for these ones here. Obviously the cars at the yard sale cost me. Anyway, let's get to the long and short of it. I've been going along doing that, been carrying on for the last 3 months doing that, getting, you know, items for free, sometimes paying for them at the charity shops or the yard sales. Actually started going to the car boot sales as well, but the season for those is ended, so they're not available anymore. And at the end of it, I have accumulated £341. However, £82 has been spent on packaging. So I have another tab here for expenses, and this is how the £82 is built up. I did buy a printer, which I'll show you in a minute, so that cost me 68, but the packaging, the tape, all accumulated to £82. And I haven't added the fuel I've spent, because some of that fuel I'm using personally anyway. Maybe £50 of that, so half of that, £60, could be spent travelling around trying to get bits and pieces and items. So if we took off the 82 and the 60 for the fuel, we've made £198 in 3 months. Yeah, it's been tough going. The sales are slow, possibly because of the items I'm trying to sell. So most of the items I sell are games and DVDs and music CDs, because that's what I own. That's what I'm picking up for cheap. You don't get a lot of profit on those. You might find a rare game or a kind of more wanted game. So like Half-Life, I only made 82p on that. So, GameCube game, made a bit of money on that, $11 on the GameCube game, but then only 22p on the next GameCube game. So it's a bit of hit and miss. There's not a lot of profit on there. Xbox guitars did well for me, and again PS4 games I paid £60 brand new. They're only selling for £5, so I am losing, but they're just sitting here doing nothing. So yeah, it's been tough going. Sales are picking up. I'm posting now around about 5 a day. I do have 296 items in my store. My store is called Ordinary E, so Ordinary, no space, just E. That's my store. We'll go to that in a minute. Yeah, I've sold 73 items. 73 items for £200, plus my effort and work. It doesn't take account of my time, but if I was to work out what that is, I'm making £2.72 an item. So in 3 months, £200, it's not enough to leave your day job, right? It's not the 100 grand or £10,000 a month or £100,000 a month that everyone is promising. It's nowhere near. If I wanted to get to that kind of figure, I can do a quick calculation and work out what I would need to sell at 272. So if I wanted to make £10,000 a month, I would need to sell, or you would need to sell, we all would need to sell 3,672 items in the month. Let's say roughly that's 30 days. That's 122 items a day. Well, there's no way I'm going to be able to sell 122 items a day. And then the second tab I've created here, because what I found out is I worked out how eBay works. So eBay take 12.8% of your sales value, including the package sale. So if you sold, so for instance, if I do an example here, item, if you sold an item for £1 and it cost you £1.53 to pack, and the item cost you £1, you would lose 62p. If the item was free, you would make 38p. Oh no, I've done that wrong, sorry. Yeah, no, that's right, that's right. So as you can see, 38p for an item. So I'm predominantly selling CDs, DVDs. They're all £1. You can't get more than £1. I don't know how people are doing it on eBay. They're selling it for 99p free shipping. If I did 99p, it cost me that, and I didn't get any shipping back, I would lose £1.90. So not quite sure how people are doing that. Yeah, you'd end up losing money. No, it's £1.53. Yeah. So if you sold your item for 99p and you gave them free shipping, eBay would take 13 pence plus their 30p fee, which is 56p, and then you'll pay the shipping and you end up losing 97p. So how people are selling items for 99p with free shipping, I do not know, because you end up losing £1 almost. There's also something else that eBay have, and that's a buy it now function. That costs you 50p. Didn't know that. And they also have a promotional function. That could vary. Sometimes they offer you a good deal on a percentage of your items sold, and sometimes they offer you a bad deal, a higher deal, and they take more than you realized. So if that all happens, again, you're going to just keep losing money. So you can't sell an item for 99p and free shipping. The least you can sell an item for, I found, is £1.14, but the customer has to pay the shipping. You could at least make 50p on that. 50p, if I made 50p, how many sales would I need to do to get 10,000? So let's work that out. I'd need to sell 20,000 items in the month, and we'll just work out what that is a day. 670 items a day. Well, I'm not even selling one a day, so there's no way I'm going to be able to sell 670 used CDs at 50p profit a day to make 10,000 a month. What if you wanted to be modest and make half that? 334 items a day. Still an impossible target. What if you wanted just to have this as a side hustle and make 1,000 extra a month? Still 66, 67 items a day. It's not going to happen, guys. One, people don't want to buy, people are not buying CDs or DVDs anymore, even though I enjoy them. I don't know why no one else does. Video games, you're only making £2 each a profit. You've got to find some really rare games, and you've got to sell. If it was £2, if you was making £2 profit, okay, you've got to sell 17 games a day at £2 profit. At £5 profit, you got to sell 7 games a day just to make the £1,000, guys, a month. So it's not easy. It's not easy. If you're making £5 profit, if you're making £10 profit, and you make 3,000, you make 3 sales a day. Yeah. Yeah, 3.5, 4 sales. So you need four sales a day at £10 profit. That will make you £1,000 a month. If you wanted the 10,000, you'd have to sell 33 items a day. 5,000, 17 items a day at £10 profit. It's very difficult. All of my, and you've got to post, 5 times. So that means you've got to post 17 items a day for 5,000. For 10,000, you've got to post 34 items a day and make £10 profit. So you've got to sell 34 items, you've got to post 34 items. Well, I'm only posting 5. I made £200 in 3 months. It's not easy. It's not easy. Do I recommend it? I mean, it's fun. You can make a little extra cash if £200 is what you want, £50 a month. Then fine, do it. But it's a lot of time. You've got to keep up your appearances, and you've got to keep your store happy, your customers happy. So yeah, do I think this is gonna get me £10,000 a month? No, I'm not going to be able to post 34 a day. you know, it takes me I can only do 5 a day, plus I don't have the storage for it. Am I going to post, if I wanted half of that, am I going to post 17 a day? It's not unfeasible actually, but I'm probably not. So at the moment I'm posting 5 a day and I'm making £2. So the best I can hope for is £300 a month. So an average of £2 profit per item, posting 5 a day. I'll be looking to make £300 a month. But my items, the most I'm making at my items is 50p. So at 50p, yeah, I'm just not making any money. So it's just not worth it. I'm having fun though. We'll see. We'll carry on for a bit. We'll sell what we have, you know, in possession. I just want to get rid of some of my stuff and see how this goes. I've been to the thrift stores. There's nothing there. They're pricing their stuff at eBay prices anyway. Trash Nothing, now and again they might get something, but it's not enough to get to 34 posts a day. Facebook is the same. They're all watching eBays and Amazons and pricing it more than eBay and Amazon, so they obviously think they can get more money than eBay. So that's a no-go. Gumtree, yeah, similar. So there's not really anything else. The only other thing I can think of is actually buying pallets and going to auctions and returns and all of that, and trying to find a wholesaler maybe who could give you thousands and thousands of shirts. So no, can you become rich in, you know, 90 days or 6 months or whatever? No, absolutely not. You cannot. Not by selling small items like this with minimal profit of 50p each item. And if you're selling your item for £1 or 99p with free shipping, you're actually losing. You're actually going to be losing money. Yeah, so if you're actually trying to sell items for 99p and you're giving them free shipping, you are actually losing 97p per item. So it's just, I don't know how they're doing it, why they're doing it. It doesn't make any sense to me. You cannot sell an item for 99p and free shipping. The most you can go with free shipping is £2.10p, and you'll make zero profit, and it will cost you to send still because of the packaging and the travel to the post office. So it's just not worth it. So the lowest you can go is £2.10p to sell an item, because eBay will take 27p, that's 12.8%, plus 30p, and if you do promotions and buy it now, you'll lose another 50p and whatever other percentage you agree to. Yeah, you can't sell it for less than that. So I don't understand. The less you to make at least 50p to cover your packaging, which is what I'm doing, is I'm selling the lowest I can go is £1.14 with a £1.53 package. Well, they'll pay the package, whatever the package, even if it's a big package, £3.20 package. As long as they pay it, you'll still make it. You'll still make the 50p. You make less actually, because eBay take their percentage off of the total sum, which means it's a higher value for them to take a percentage against. So you actually make half the money, to 28p. So you want to sell, to make your 50p back, you're going to want to sell your item for £1.40. Yeah, £1.40 is the lowest you can go on a small package, and you'll make 50p. But as I said, to make £10,000 a month, only making 50p profit, you're going to have to sell 20,000 items a month. That's, what was it, 400 a day, which is crazy. So unfortunately, this isn't gonna make me a millionaire. Maybe you know something I don't. Let me know. But we can go and have a look at my store quick. If you're alright, guys. So this is my store. You can see that it gives you all the items that are starting. You need add recommended verification, but these are all my active items. I've got PS2 games, I've got some Blu-ray DVDs, bookends that I picked up from just shops that had special offers on. Um, PS4 games, some clothes, DVDs, got some of these cars that I got from the yard sale. They don't really do too well. Nothing really sells quick here. And then the CDs, and I've got a few pages. So as you can see, at the moment I have 176 active, and then this is what I'm most proud of, is I got 28 positive reviews. Some of them are reviews that I've actually purchased some stuff like the printer, but yeah, I'm really proud of that I've managed to keep almost 100%. Well, I have 100% positive feedback, so that's my main goal with this at the moment. And if you want to check out my store, so it's called Ordinary E. Here's a few things that have got bids on them, so that's good. Here's no bids actually. I don't know what's going on here. So auction. All I do is auction my stuff now. So I tried all the different listings. I tried buy it now. I tried 30 days listings and 10-day auctions. I just stick. I think eBay was an auction site, so I'm just going to stick to the original principles and use it as an auction site from now on in 7 days. So if you want any stuff, go and check it out. It's called Ordinary E. And yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, conclusion is, I don't think this will make me a millionaire, so here's drinks to that. And we'll try and find something else. If you've got any suggestions you want me to try out, I've done this for 90 days now. I've worked out all the calculations. You've got to post 35. If you want to be 10,000 a month, you've got to post 35 a day, and you've got to make £10 profit on each item. That's it. And just so you know, let's go back to that. So if you wanted to make £10 profit on each item, I will work out how much you need to sell an item for. So you need to post that. The goods, how much it's going to cost you, I don't know. We'll say zero, it costs you nothing. I don't know how much it's going to cost you. So, no, it's going to cost you something, right? So say you spent £10 on an item. You've got to sell your item for £25. £25 plus £3.20 shipping. That'll be a total of £28.20 for the buyer. eBay will take their fees. You'll get that. You'll take off the cost of goods, which was £10, and you'll pay the shipping, which is £3.20. Will give you £11 profit. So you've got to sell 35 items for £25 plus shipping. I can't find items for £25 to sell. I don't know what items, second-hand, used clothing, or any large amounts of clothing would be £25 or plus. At the moment, I sold some great shoes. Let's have a look here. Some good Zara shoes. They only went for £9.99. Those are £60 shoes. Let's go back to the sales tracker. Let's see what my biggest item was. I don't think I've sold anything over. There's a couple here of the guitars, but they had games and everything with them. So that was a big package. That came close. It was a bike seat. So if you can sell, this was a designer bike seat though. But everything else is not coming close to £25. There was a cat feeder. These include shipping, by the way. So they're not £25. So if you include the shipping, you've got to be selling, where was that now? £28.20. So 35 items at £28.20, including the shipping, a day, every day. Which means you've got to post the same amount of items every day, so you keep your stock turning over. But yeah, none of these items have been able to hit that. Let's try and be modest and say 5,000, half that, right? So it's going to be half, 12.50. And your items are going to cost you less. Your items are going to cost you nothing. So yeah, I don't know how it works, guys. It's not going to work. There's a lot of effort. I mean, it's fun going to these places and you know, looking at stuff and buying stuff and spending a day out there. But this doesn't take account your time. This doesn't count, you know, this doesn't take account of your time. So unfortunately for me, you know, I'll continue this and see if it gets better, and I'll give you another update in 90 days and see where we are. But it might just be a bit of fun on the side. I'll make £5, £10 here and there. Is it worth the effort? I mean, I've got to post every day 5 items. I spend about an hour doing that, which is not bad. It's fine. I wake up in the morning and I do that before I brush my teeth and wash my face. So there you go, guys. It's up to you. It's very hard, very, very hard. Ignore these last two. I haven't put the actual eBay fees in there yet. These are just the latest I've sold. I mean, judging by, I can tell you a few other things. So the biggest earner out of everybody is the shipping. They earned £220 out of me. eBay took 100 quid. Not fussed about that. The cost of goods was 60. I did play around with this promoted listings. I ended up losing money. That's why you can see some red figures here. So all of these in the minus, I lost money on. Well, I haven't sold that one yet, but I've already promoted and I've paid for the goods, so that's why it's a minus. But yeah, you can see quite a few of these in the red because I think I was just playing around with the costs and fees and packaging. I got it a bit messed up. Yeah, so I'm losing money on these. Yeah, so it's up to you guys. Before you do it, I do recommend doing this sheet especially. So this sheet, you're going to put your item in there. You can say where you got it from and where you're going to sell it if you want. You can say when you posted it, a date, just to keep an eye on it. You don't have to, you know, so I can hide that. So it doesn't have to be that complicated. I can't hide that. But what you want to do is guess how much you're going to sell the item for. Now this is the shipping, so you're going to have to work out how much it costs to ship a DVD. DVDs are small. I've worked out first class is 183, second class is 153. If I sold a DVD for £1.14, eBay is going to take 12.8% of the total sale cost, including the shipping. So you add these two together, eBay take 12.8%, but they're also going to take 30p on top of that. So that total sales minus that eBay fee minus the eBay listing fee will give you the total that you sold it for. Then you've got to take off the cost of shipping, because then that will leave what the profit was, and that's 50p. So definitely do a line like this. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to record every single thing, but you can just have a calculated line here that if before you go and post something for sale, just work out whether you're going to make any money or not for the price you're going to put it up for sale for, and that's how you do it. You can add another 2 columns just before or just next to this eBay fee, because there is another 2 eBay fees here if you choose to do so, which is called promotions and buy it now. So promotional fee, I can't remember the percentage of that. I've just stopped. Well, it's not, it's varied percentage, so they'll offer you, they'll look at your posting and say, hey, we'll promote it for this percent if it sells. So you've got to work that one out. But the buy it now fee, is 50%, is 50p. So that's another 50p they'll take. So just be mindful of that. And this percentage is unknown until they offer it. They offer it when you post. So if you do that, then you're going to need to play around with your sales cost again. Absolutely no way you can sell something for 99p free shipping and make money. There is just absolutely no way. If you do know a way, let me know. Anyway, if you found this intuitive, you know what to do. Smash the like button. Give me some comments. Let me know what you want to see, and if you want to see an update on this in another 90 days, if you want me to continue this and see if this improves. I mean, I am enjoying it. I do like getting out the house and looking at a lot of unusual stuff, and it's nice to have this stuff in my hands, and I do test them to make sure they work. There's a lot of effort into it. There's a lot of time you have to put in. testing, making sure stuff works, because you don't want any bad comments. But for £200, profit in 3 months, you judge. Is that good enough? I don't think so. Anyway, I am going to be getting back to computers, because I've been missing some of that, and I've got a lot of stuff to get through on that. I thought I'd just deter away from that and see if this would work. Suggest if you want me to check out some other methods, not to do with eBay, something else, like your drop shipping or your clickbait or clickbank or whatever it's called. Let me know which one next, and I'll try it out. Use my own money and see if it works. I'll try and figure it out for you. Anyway, hope you found it interesting. Like I said, smash the like button, guys. Smash it. Smash the crap out of it, yeah? So another thing I wanted to show you real quick, that desk I picked up, if you remember, was here. This is what I've created as my eBay. This is where I take my pictures, and I've got a hanger there hanging off the shelf. There's a couple of goods that I sell. It's the cars. So I'll just put my clothing on the hanger and take pictures of the clothing. They're all washed beforehand. I also wipe down everything, all the DVDs and CDs, so I'll wipe down the CDs. Everything's disinfected. Yeah, I'll put a SKU number, so I'll just take a bit of sticker and put a SKU number on it. But I'm only selling one item a day, so I don't really have much to sort out. So yeah, that was the workstation. Here's the scales, and I've put this box in it so that when I put something on top, I can then read, I can still read the screen. And then over here is the printer that I bought for 68 bucks, the label printer. That's working fantastically well. It's a thermal printer, so it doesn't use any ink, and just takes, it's very quick, so it's much better than I was handwriting all the labels out before. So that works very well. Yeah, so that's the setup, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit it.